student athletes, coaches, and spectators. It is my request to support the officials and participants in tonight's contest in a positive manner. Preventing racial, sexist comments, or other derogatory actions. Athletes, coaches, officials, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from age and in addition, tobacco products and alcoholic beverages are not permitted on campus. North Greenville, partner sponsors, and the NGU. Thank you for your cooperation with this policy. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. North Greenville University and Nate's Pizza would like to welcome you to Hayes Gymnasium here on the campus of North Greenville University, where Christ makes a difference. At this time, we ask that you please rise, and gentlemen, remove your caps for the invocation and remain standing as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Lord, we thank you for the day you've given us. We thank you for letting us come out and play this beautiful game of basketball. We ask that you keep all participants in today's game safe and that we honor you with everything that we do. In your name we pray, amen. First for the visiting Warriors. At forward, number 5, DJ Dobson. At forward, number 15, Jemiah Winfrey. At forward, number 22, Justice McCullough. At guard, number 23, Dallas Grant. And at forward, number 33, Zaylin Richards. The head coach of the Warriors is Mr. Charles Winfrey. He's assisted by Byron Winfrey, Robert Woods, Charles Holland, and Jerome Coney. And now, let's make some noise for your North Greenville Crusaders! First up, at guard, a 6'3" junior from Weaverville, North Carolina, number 4, Daniel Marchand. At guard, a 6'2" senior from Greer, South Carolina, number 5, Matt Moore. At guard, a 6'1" sophomore from Simpsonville, South Carolina, number 10, DJ Brooks. At guard, a 6'4" sophomore from Columbia, South Carolina, number 11, Jalen Oakley. And then forward, a 6'6" junior from Rock Hill, South Carolina, number 22, Roderick Powell. And coach of the Crusaders in his 17 years, Mr. Chad Liston. He's assisted by Jamal Pryor and Josh Milton.
And welcome into the second game of the doubleheader here. North Greenville women's falling in overtime to Southern Wesleyan. Now a chance for the men's team to try and get a victory here against the Warriors. I'm Alan Ellis here with the call. for another exciting match here. North Greenville taking a win against Pensacola Christian here last week in their last outing. Southern Wesleyan looking for their first win in their last 9 games. 9th and 10th place in the conference right now as the game gets underway. North Greenville wins the opening tip. And now DJ Brooks passes off to Matt Moore. Out there with Daniel Burchett, Jalen Coakley, and Roderick Howell as the starting 5 for North Greenville. And that shot is up and no good, and rebounded by number 15, Justice McCullough. On the fast break, sends it off to number 22, Jalen Laurie, who's in and good for 3. Number 25, DJ Dobson. Number 5, Javon Hunter. And number 23, Kylie Blackett. The starting 5 for the Warriors as Howell sneaks behind the defense and puts in 2. Southern Wesleyan goes for 3 again and is no good, but the offensive rebound is sent up and back in to take a 5-2 lead. Moore thought about some fast break offense, decides to pass back off to his point guard. Now Brooks gives it over to Coakley, back to Howell. Howell off the glass, a little too strong. Fights for the offensive rebound, does not get it. And will fight for a foul called on number 22. Thought he'd earned himself a jump ball, but instead gets whistled for his first of the game. Blackett with it. Gives it off to Hunter. Hunter back to Blackett. And that 3 is no good. Rebounded by DJ Brooks. Hunter took the shot. And with Coakley and back to Moore to Burchett. Burchett drives the lane. Too strong. Tries to find the rebound. Out of bounds and will not get the second chance points, but forces an out of bounds play and an inbound here for the North Greenville squad. Brooks gets it into Moore. Moore spins off, fights through, passes out to Coakley, finds Brooks for 3. Ties it up at 5. And that pass sails out of bounds off a tip. And now Laurie with the inbound. Finds Hunter, back to Laurie. A foul called away from the ball. A violation of some sort results in another inbound. Now Hunter. Back to Blackett. Hunter and Blackett again. Back to Hunter. That's Laurie. Behind the back dribble. Deep 2 is way short. And a foul is going to be whistled in against the Warriors.
15, Jeremiah Winfrey. His first, team first.
Now Howell to Brooks, finds Burchett behind the arc. Tries to pass off to Howell, but Roderick Howell can't maintain it. Now coming out the floor. Blackett again. So the arc Lori finds Blackett. Finds Hunter. And McCullough working with it. Takes the shot deep from 2. Rattles off the glass, no good. Fought for on the offensive boards. And no good. And now Howell comes up with it. Brooks. Spots up. Way short. Fought for. The inbounds play is no good as well. Second chance does not go. Shot here from Southern Wesleyan, way too strong, but a foul called. Lori took the shot. But a foul whistled in, it looks like, against DJ Dobson. Now Brooks working out of the corner. Finds Coakley, back to Brooks. Finds Matt Moore, over the head, finds Coakley for 3. It's stuffed at the rim by Coakley. Brooks. Moore in the corner, no good. And now a race up the court again. And fouled on the shot is number 25, DJ Dobson. Burchett hit the deck, fouled him on the way by. Now Covey Tate subbing into the game for his first action of the night in place of number 22, Roderick Howell. And that shot's in and good. Now Brooks staring down Hunter. Finds Coakley, back to Brooks. Back to Coakley, back to Brooks again. Player hits the deck. And Covey Tate scores. Now Southern Wesleyan loses the dribble, comes back up with it. Lori gets to the rack, but ends up on the floor under the body of North Greenville's DJ Brooks.
Timeout.
And right here, 14:49 left to go in the first half. North Greenville and Southern Wesleyan tied at 7 here on the North Greenville Sports Network. And after a furious 5 minutes to start the opening stanza. Tied 7-7 here. North Greenville looking to win their second straight game. Needing to find a little offense here. DJ Brooks. Hands off to Matt Moore. Off to Burchett. Back to Coakley. Finds Covey Tate at the top of the arc. Now Matt Moore has this pass poked away. Will spot up for three. A little too strong. Picked up by Brooks on the rebound. Now Moore with it. Moore finds Covey Tate, has a little space. Hands off to Brooks. Runs into his own screen. Now Moore with it after a pass from Coakley. Hands back to Covey Tate and a foul's called against Kylie Blackett.
23, Kylie Blackett, his first, team 4.
The freshman out of Lexington, South Carolina, tagged for his first. Moore finds Covey Tate all alone under the basket, but he's stuffed. Picks up the offensive rebound, sends it back in. DJ Dobson with the first rejection. Covey Tate coming out with his own rebound. Now Blackett. Hands off to Dobson. Dobson left-handed in. Up through traffic. Now Burchett behind the back. Goes up and in. Quick response. Now Javon Hunter. Hands off. And that one's out of bounds. Off the hands of number 15, Justice McCullough. Jalen Coakley. Hands off to DJ Brooks. Who runs up the floor. Pass into Covey Tate. And goes over his man McCullough for two more. And a timeout called here by Southern Wesleyan.
Timeout.
North Greenville in the last minute and a half going on a 6-2 run before the timeout. So now North Greenville leading 13-9. 12:59 to play in the first half here on the North Greenville Sports Network. We'll be right back. Southern Wesleyan with the inbound here to restart play. Now Laurie. Hands off to Blackett. Blackett glides through the defense, passes out to Hunter, back to Blackett. The three, a little too strong, picked up by Coakley. Coakley has this pass ripped away. Now Javon Hunter quickly up for Southern Wesleyan. Fouled on the shot is Justice McCullough.
Foul is on number 3, Covey Tate.
Covey Tate whistled for his first of the game.
Team 3rd.
McCullough's first shot is good.
In for the Crusaders, it's number 1, Danico Jackson.
And Danico Jackson checking into the game for North Greenville. DJ Brooks taking a spot on the bench. Second one's good as well. And North Greenville trying to break a small press here from Southern Wesleyan. Will do. And now Jackson. Hands off to Burchett, back to Moore. Moore off a screen from Kobe Tate, tries to go up for three. Kobe Tate with the rebound and the putback. North Greenville doing well on second chances right now. Now Javon Hunter. Hands off to Kylie Blackett. Finds Lowry. Bounce pass over to Dobson, who misses. North Greenville with the rebound. Jackson to Coakley. Coakley, his shot's up and in. North Greenville now showing three in the back. Javon Hunter, pass barely kept in the half court and ran all the way to the rack by number 23, Kylie Blackett. Now Danico Jackson. Off a screen from Kobe Tate, finds his way to the hoop and is fouled hard by Javon Hunter. And that one's gonna sting.
Fouls on number 5, Javen Hunter, his first, team 5th.
Well, 2 shots at the line for Danico Jackson. And the lefty rolls in the first.
For the Warriors, number 33, Zaylen Richards.
And first action for Zaylen Richards, the freshman out of Griffin, Georgia. Junior out of Griffin, Georgia. Number 33, who picks up the rebound. Now Kylie Blackett. Passes off within the circle to Dobson. Back out to Blackett, spins off. Finds Lowry. Bounce pass into Dobson. Gets behind Kobe Tate and off the glass for 2. Now Danico Jackson. Spins off. No look pass into Kobe Tate, but Tate loses it. It's fought for. And a travel's called. Now Blackett bringing him back up the court. Finds Lowry. Dobson. Fouled by Coakley.
Number 11, Jalen Coakley. His first, team 4.
First of the game, 4th of the match. And a timeout called.
Timeout.
North Greenville leading 18-15. Seen a bit of a run here by Southern Wesleyan in the last few minutes. Real back and forth match we got going on here in Hayes Gymnasium. Just under 10 minutes to play in the first half. We'll be right back here on the North Greenville Sports Network. Now 20 seconds on the shot clock here for Javon Hunter to work something out here. Bounce into Dobson. The left-hand shot is up and good off the glass. Cut the lead to 1 for North Greenville. Jackson hands off to Burchett. It's a foul away from the ball. They're gonna whistle Matt Moore.
Foul is on number 5, Matt Moore. His first, team 5th. And then for the Crusaders, number 10, DJ Brooks.
And after that, Moore will take a seat for Brooks. Blackett to Hunter. Back to Blackett. No look pass into Dobson. Hard contact. Shot is in and good.
Foul is on number 11, Jalen Coakley. His second.
And the shot will count as Coakley picks up his second. The and one is good. Jackson hands off to Brooks. Burchett fights off the defense, spins through it, stops and waits and takes the shot off the front rim and in. Ties it up at 20. Blackett hands off to Richards. Blackett and then back to Lowry before a foul.
Foul is on number 1, Nico Jackson.
Nico Jackson whistled for an illegal
And in for your Crusaders, number 32, Spencer Kirkpatrick.
illegal move. Now 32 Spencer Kirkpatrick subbing into the game for North Greenville in place of number 11 Jalen Coakley. Lowry makes the first as this puts Southern Wesleyan in the bonus after that Jackson foul. Southern Wesleyan 2 fouls away from putting North Greenville in the same situation. Second one goes off the back. Picked up by Howell. Jackson with it now. Howell in as Covey Tate takes a seat. And whistle for a charge. Is Roderick Howell.
Number 22, Roderick Howell. His second.
Second of the match. Kylie Blackett. Hands off to Javon Hunter. Cuts through the defense, throws one up and finds the net. No foul called on the shot. Circus shot for Hunter. Puts the Warriors up by 3. Kirkpatrick. Spins off, finds Roderick Howell, back to Kirkpatrick. And that one's tipped away by Javon Hunter on a steal. Fast break here. Hunter jumps into the contact and will get an and one.
Number 32, Spencer Kirkpatrick.
Spencer Kirkpatrick whistled for the foul, his first. 9th foul already for the Crusaders, one away from putting the Warriors into the double bonus.
Crusaders, number 3, Covey Tate.
Covey Tate comes back into the game in place of Roderick Howell after Hunter's first free throw is good. And the second one bounces out. Picked up by Tate. Now it's Nico Jackson walking it up the floor. Runs past Hunter. Hunter takes a swipe at it, doesn't get it. And now Blackett comes up with it, gets back to Hunter. Hunter up and in. Number 5 in black showing out on both sides of the court. And a foul reaching in for a steal for number 23, Kylie Blackett. A timeout called by North Greenville. Southern Wesleyan starting to find something on defense, stealing it away from North Greenville and getting some quick points. Now the Warriors boast a 6-point lead here late in the first half. Now Coach Chad Lister having to build a game plan out of the timeout. Now Jackson hands off to Brooks. Brooks tries to break through a screen, will not. Kirkpatrick with it, hands off to Jackson. Jackson back to Covey Tate. Hands off to Daniel Burchett, who's been an offensive powerhouse for this North Greenville team this season. The desperation heave doesn't go, but does hit rim, so no shot clock violation. Southern Wesleyan now with an opportunity. Javon Hunter finds the open man on the outside, and it's good for number 22, Jalen Lowry. Now all of a sudden, North Greenville down 9. To Nico Jackson, no look pass into Brooks and off the glass for 2.
That's made by number 10, DJ Brooks.
Now Chad Lister stacking subs for North Greenville, the next stoppage. Now bounced around for Southern Wesleyan. Desperation heave is no go, but Javon Hunter picks up the rebound, sends it in to Richards, and he finds the net. Lightning quick no look from number 5. Burchett to Brooks to Kirkpatrick. Finds Tate. Hands off to Jackson. Jackson staring down Hunter. Tries to get it into Covey Tate. Finds it, but a foul call on Zaylen Richards.
Foul is on number 33, Zaylen Richards. His 4th, team 7. And in the Crusaders, number 11, Jalen Coakley. Number 5, Matt Moore.
Matt Moore and Jalen Coakley checking back in for Kirkpatrick and Jackson. North Greenville now in the bonus. And the 1-and-1's no good on the front end. No points off that foul. Now Lowry gives off to Hunter. Hunter finds Lowry again. Back to Hunter. Back to Lowry, who takes a 3. And that one's in and good from beyond the arc from number 22. Now Brooks trying to lead his team to an answer. Hands off to Burchett. Passes off to Tate. Back to Brooks. Brooks runs into a wall. Finds Coakley. Back to Brooks. Open 3. In and out. Richards comes up with the rebound. Javon Hunter. Hands off to Lowry. His 3 is too strong. And fought for it, but Covey Tate wrestles Richards off the ball. And now North Greenville with numbers. Burchett tries to run in, but a foul is going to be whistled against number 25, DJ Dobson.
Foul is on number 25, His second, team 8.
And now, at this stoppage, North Greenville trailing 34-22. 4:48 left to play in the first half. This game means a lot for both of these teams, sitting at 9th and 10th in the conference. Trying to break through and find any momentum to bust ahead. The last foul was the second on DJ Dobson. Now Burchett to the line for 2 shots. Makes the first. And rattles out on the second. North Greenville still trails by 11. Lowry gives it off to Wirt. Back to Richards, back to Lowry. Passes out, finds Hunter. Finds Wirt in the corner. His three is off front rim, but finds the rebound. Now Hunter standing with it. Runs through the lane, tries to make a pass in, but it's tipped out by North Greenville. Southern Wesleyan just playing at a much faster pace than North Greenville is right now. Hunter with the inbound. Finds Wirt, who runs in, takes the shot, and it rattles all around, but falls in for the Warriors. Brooks. He's out to Coakley, back to Burchett. Bounces all around and hits Matt Moore's face. And now a flush by number 32, Jeremy Wirt. North Greenville not ready at all in transition on that fast break by Southern Wesleyan. Now Burchett has his pass stolen by Javon Hunter, and his shot is up and in. And another timeout called by the North Greenville sideline. Southern Wesleyan on a roll right now, up 17. 6 quick points. North Greenville can't find any rhythm at all here. So now 3:33 left in the first half. North Greenville burning their second timeout already. Coach Chad Lister going to have to spark something within his team. Southern Wesleyan's had control from the get-go. Now Burchett. Bailed out by a foul right there. Javon Hunter been playing aggressive defense the entire game. Tacks up his second foul on DJ Brooks. Now both teams 1 foul away from sending the other to the bonus, 9 apiece. And the first is good for Brooks. as well as the second. Now McCullough passes in to Lowry, who will run it up the court. Hands off to Hunter. Finds Richards. Back to Lowry. Finds McCullough. McCullough to Hunter. Hunter back to McCullough. Stuffed on the shot, but fouled in the process by Covey Tate.
Covey Tate, his second, team 10.
Now double bonus here for Southern Wesleyan. And this is the first. Connects on the second. Now Brooks with 3 minutes left in the first. Finds Tate. And Tate loses control of it. Comes up with his own rebound though. Brooks back to Coakley. Coakley back to Brooks. And Covey Tate's gonna want another chance. Missed an easy dunk. Coakley for three. That one connects.
Coakley with a three.
Now Hunter looking for an answer for the Warriors. Richards gives back to Hunter. Back to Hunter. No one really ready for that pass. Spun off. That one's up and in and out. Now bounced around, but a foul's called on the floor. A traveling violation. We'll give it back to the Crusaders. Now North Greenville back of the court. Matt Moore. And Southern Wesleyan tries to get a steal, forces a mistake out of Daniel Burchett. Now Javon Hunter with an opportunity. Hands off to Lowry. Lowry handing off to McCullough, back to Hunter. Hunter trying to spin off. Can't, but finds the middle. Passes out to the top of the arc. Lowry with it. Lowry finds Hunter. Hunter throws one up. Comes up way short on it. Now Brooks, after the rebound from Coakley, trying to find any sense of an offense here for North Greenville. Matt Moore to Daniel Burchett. Back to Moore. Now Moore driving up the lane, off the glass, a little too far. Picked up by Covey Tate and sent back in. Now Javon Hunter. As in Jalen Lowry hands off to McCullough. McCullough fights through a foul and scores an and one. Looks like they're going to whistle Covey Tate for that one. Rather, DJ Brooks will pick up the foul. His first. Now McCullough at the line. First shot is in. And the and one is completed. DJ Brooks. Staring down Javon Hunter. Hunter dodges the screen. Coakley from deep, a little too strong. And it fell on the rebound. And now shot clock's off, 10 seconds to go. Hunter rolling with it. Hunter fights for everything and gets it up at the horn. And Southern Wesleyan takes a 46-30 lead into the locker room. North Greenville trailing here in Hayes Gymnasium takes a 16-point deficit to theirs. So we'll be back in not too long with some first half stats and an outlook to the second half. North Greenville trying to win their second in a row. Southern Wesleyan trying to dodge their 10th straight loss here on the North Greenville Sports Network. And welcome back in. Halftime here at Hayes Gymnasium. North Greenville trailing 46-30 to Southern Wesleyan in the men's game. A couple first half stats to go over. Southern Wesleyan leading in the field goal department, 17 of 32 for 53.1%. North Greenville 12 of 27 for 44.4%. And leading from the three-point arc as well, 3 of 9 for 33%. North Greenville 2 of 9 for 22%. Free throws, 9 of 12 for the Warriors, 4 of 7 for North Greenville. North Greenville winning the rebounding race 19-16, but losing the turnover battle 10-2. Largest lead for Southern Wesleyan was 17, sitting in a 16-point lead at the end of the first half. North Greenville's biggest lead was 6. For Southern Wesleyan, DJ Dobson led the way with 11 points on 4 of 7 shooting and 3 of 3 from the line. Jalen Lowry not far behind with 10 of his own. Javon Hunter with 9 and a few steals tacked onto that. 8 points for Justice McCullough, 4 points for Jeremy Wirt, and 2 points for Zaylen Richards. For North Greenville, leading the way is Covey Tate's 10 points and 7 assists already. Closing in on a double-double for number 3. Didn't start the game, came in as a substitute. DJ Brooks, 7 points and 3 rebounds to go along with 3 assists. 5 points from Burchett, along with Coakley's 5, 2 points from Roderick Howell, and 1 from Danico Jackson. So that'll set the stage for the second half. Southern Wesleyan leading 46-30 after one half of action here on the North Greenville Sports Network. We'll be right back. Second half just about ready to get underway here from Hayes Gymnasium. Southern Wesleyan with the inbound has a 16-point lead here with 20 minutes left to play. Now it's time to see what North Greenville did to make some adjustments in the locker room. Almost got doubled on the scoreboard in the first half. Now here's Hunter, the standout of the first half for the Warriors. Passing around Blackett with it now. Now to Dobson. Spots up for one. Comes up short. Coakley hands off to Burchett. Now Daniel Burchett slips and falls, gives it right back up. And now Hunter. Standing up Dobson, off the glass and in. First 2 points for the Warriors. Number 5. Padding his stats for the night. Long three from Coakley is short. And now a quick pass up. Defended well, but in for Dobson. And the half-century mark is met for the Warriors. Now Burchett hands off to Moore, directing traffic. To Burchett, spins out, finds Coakley on the right side, and that three's good.
Alan Coakley with the 3.
Now Blackett. Lowry. Spins off a screen, fights that one, and finds back iron before a foul getting called on number 15, Justice McCullough. Now North Greenville up the floor. And a foul called on that.
Foul is on number 5, Javon Hunter, his 3rd.
Javon Hunter picks up his 3rd foul. And sends DJ Brooks to the line. First one is no good. But Javon Hunter, the one whistled for that foul, and the real standout for this offense. And on the defense as well, 11 points in 22 minutes, 3 assists, 2 steals, and a rebound to go along with all that. Good night for number 5. Now high passes, low pass in, now Dotson with it. Dobson under the basket, tries to hook one in, can't, and Howell comes up with the rebound. Now Brooks up to Burchett, back to Brooks, tried to get swiped away by number 5, Hunter. Brooks spots up for 3 from the top of the arc, and that's good.
DJ Brooks with the 3.
North Greenville really starting to settle into a groove and find their own. Stolen away by Brooks. Fought for on the ground, and a jump ball called North Greenville's way. Hunter thought he came up with it. Hard fight from both teams on the floor. Results in the arrow. Now a fresh 30 on the clock for Matt Moore to inbound. Sends it into Brooks by the back line. Brooks to Coakley to Moore. Moore fights through the block, tries to find Howell on a no-look. Wasn't expecting it. Now Southern Wesleyan breaking the press. Now McCullough's shot's in and good. And And the 7-0 run is broken for the Crusaders. Now Coakley spotting up for 3. Just short. McCullough picks it up, finds Lowry. Lowry fights through the defense, off the glass and in. DJ Brooks. And the Crusaders trailing by more than they have all night. Brooks spots up. Howell with the offensive board, ripped away. And another jump ball is called.
Jump ball.
This time the arrow points in favor of the Warriors. Now North Greenville still playing 3 in the back, playing a bit of a press. So we have to take care of some spots on the floor. The whistle, and we're back into play. Now Blackett and Lowry passing back and forth. Breaks through the press is Lowry. Lowry hands off. And a foul on the shot. And 1 for Dobson.
Foul is on number 22, Roger Howell.
And Howell picks up his 3rd.
Team first.
As the big man down in the post, Howell has to deal with a lot of bang-bang plays, comes up with a lot of fouls in the process, but the and 1 is no good. DJ Brooks. Hands off to Matt Moore. Moore hands off to Coakley, who spots up for 3. This one's good. And the Crusaders reach 40.
Coakley with a 3.
Now Blackett. Hands off to Hunter. Hunter to McCullough. Back to Blackett. Hands off to Dobson. Hunter. And now Lowry. Finding Dobson again. And Coakley is going to be whistled for the foul.
Foul is on number 11, Jalen Coakley. His 3rd, team 2nd.
Dobson caught Coakley off balance. And 3rd foul for number 11. First shot is good. Second shot is as well. Now Brooks with it. Finds Howell. Back to the basket for an easy 2 for number 22. Now North Greenville trying to get a stop here. Spin off the block. Dobson fighting through everything. Comes up with nothing. But McCullough on the rebound and the putback. Brooks. Off to Coakley. Back to Moore. Moore spots up for 3. Just off. And now 3-on-1 advantage for the Warriors. Passes off. And Lowry finds 2. Now Matt Moore. Off to Jalen Coakley. Burchett fakes a 3, dives in. Fights for some contact, gets the call.
Foul is on number 15, Justice McCullough. His 3rd, team 3rd.
And the 3rd foul on Justice McCullough will send us to the media timeout. Warriors leading 62-42 here, 14:32 left to play in the second half. And we'll be right back with more action right after this on the North Greenville Sports Network. And before we get back into play, time to take a look at the Conference Carolina standings. Southern Wesleyan 1-13 on the year. Their lone win against Columbia International University, 0-5 in the Conference Carolinas, looking for their first to jump North Greenville to 9th place, who's sitting at 5-8, 1-4 in the conference. Funny enough, Southern Wesleyan next match out will face Mount Olive, leading the conference 9-5, 5-0. In the conference, North Greenville heads off to Barton for a game against the second team in the conference. Now Burchett at the line. First shot's in and good. Second shot hits front rim, picked up by Richards. Now Blackett throws off to Hunter. And the real energy for this Warriors team so far tonight. Dobson. Hands off to number 23, Blackett. Back to Lowry. Lowry to Blackett. And a foul called.
Foul is on number 32, Jeremy. His first, team fourth.
Number 33, Zaylen Richards whistled for the foul. And another quick foul against Zaylen Richards.
Zaylen Richards, his third, team fifth.
Already 5 quick fouls for the Warriors.
15, Justice McCullough.
Now Zaylen Richards will take a seat. Justice McCullough subbing back into the game, the junior from Darlington, South Carolina. Matt Moore. Over to Howell. Roderick. A little too strong off of that one. Now Hunter with it for the Warriors. Hunter hands off to Lowry, spots up for 3, and that one is in and out, picked up by Howell. Burchett passes off to Brooks. Now Brooks spots up. Coakley fakes one out, a little short. Brooks with it now. Fresh 30 on the clock. Matt Moore trying to fight through the defense. Spots up for 2 and makes it.
Matt Moore with the shot.
Southern Wesleyan. Passing around Blackett. Standing at the top of the key. Hands off to Dobson. Dobson has his pass ripped away, but picks it back up. Now 3, 2, 1 on the shot clock. Deep 3. Hits a rafter, and a shot clock violation called against the Warriors. We don't normally talk about the low ceiling in basketball. Normally that's a volleyball problem. But coming into play there on the long arcing 3 from deep. Now Brooks fighting his way up the court. Passes into Howell. Howell fights through. Gets one off the glass. 2 points for the Crusaders right there. Now Warriors quickly coming back up. Lowry gives it to Blackett. Trying to set a play. Back to Lowry. Lowry to McCullough. McCullough steps in and takes a shot from the free throw stripe for 2. And the Warriors maintaining a 17-point advantage. Coakley. Underneath pass is blocked on the shot to Roderick Howell. And blocked again by Coakley the second time against the Warriors. Number 25, DJ Dobson, went up and smacked against the board on the shot from Howell. The Warriors defense coming up strong once again.
And for the Crusaders, number 3, Kobe Tate.
Kobe Tate coming into the game after a 4th foul on Roderick Howell. Misses both. Now DJ Brooks. Started by Blackett. No look pass into Kobe Tate, and he's blocked by Lowry. Stolen away by McCullough. McCullough finds Dobson. Dobson fights for everything, can't get the layup. McCullough fights in for the rebound, however, and tries to run up the baseline. Will instead reset. Blackett setting a play. Lowry finds Blackett. Blackett, no look pass. Bounce pass, didn't get enough hop on the second hit for McCullough, and it sails out of bounds. Now North Greenville running back of the court. DJ Brooks, hands off to Matt Moore. Matt Moore finds Daniel Burchett. Burchett not as offensively proficient as we're used to seeing him tonight. Needs to find something to spark an offense here for North Greenville. Jalen Coakley finds a tip pass, and that three's good. Now the Warriors setting another play. Blackett hands off to Lowry. Lowry off to Dobson. Finds Blackett. Blackett sends it into Dobson off the glass. And the roll just falls out. But Justice McCullough comes up with it, but it's fouled on the floor.
Foul is off. Number 10, DJ Brooks. His
Second foul on DJ Brooks. 4th for the Crusaders this half. Will result in only an inbound. Now Blackett trying to reset. Finds Wirt. Sends off to McCullough, back to Blackett. The bounce pass is no good. That will send us to the media timeout. North Greenville chipping away, but still a long ways to go. 9:46 left to play in the second half. Southern Wesleyan leading 64-50 here on the North Greenville Sports Network. just about getting ready to set this back into play. North Greenville trailing 64-50 to Southern Wesleyan, who's only had one victory on the season. So this would be a big win for this Warriors program if they can pull it off here in the next 9:46. Now Burchett gets the inbound. Warriors pressuring hard in the backcourt. Now Brooks runs it up to Covey Tate. Covey Tate finds Coakley. Spotted up for three a few times. Done very well from beyond the arc. Brooks finds Burchett. Burchett finds his way to the hoop and in. Got around number 22, Jalen Laurie. Now the Warriors back with it. Blackett running over. Hands off to Dobson. Dobson takes one. And fouled on the rebound with Jalen Coakley by number 32, Jeremy Wirt.
Foul is on number 32, Jeremy Wirt. His first, team 6.
First foul on number 32.
Number 5, Javon Hunter.
Javon Hunter subbing back into the game. Been a thorn in the side for the North Greenville offense. See what North Greenville can do to respond to that. Now Matt Moore passes off to Daniel Burchett. Burchett fights through some contact, gets no call. And McCullough comes up with a rebound, hands off to Blackett. Blackett gives off to Hunter. Hunter finds Blackett in the corner, fakes a pass, comes back with it. Tries to spin to his right. He's off to Dobson at the top of the key. Back to Hunter, who starts it off again. Hunter takes a three, short. Covey Tate comes up with a rebound. Tate up to Brooks, off to Moore. Moore fakes a three, hands back. Brooks fakes a three, hands back. Now Moore fighting through. He tries to bounce past one to Covey Tate, but just ends up rolling off his foot. Hands it right back to the Warriors. Now Kylie Blackett, the freshman from Lexington, South Carolina. Spotting up. Now a corner three is in and out for Wirt. Picked up by North Greenville. And a fired pass in by Daniel Burchett. Two offensive rebounds, neither of which go. Off a missed shot. No-look pass. And Dobson forces his way through and gets a blocking foul called against Daniel Burchett, his second foul of the game. Team 5th. First shot is in and good for DJ Dobson. Irmo, South Carolina native. Second one is short, but bounced around. It looks like it's going to be off of Southern Wesleyan for a North Greenville inbound.
And in for the Crusaders, number 1, Danico Jackson.
Danico Jackson subbing back into the game for DJ Brooks. As it looks like DJ Dobson is getting some attention on the sideline. Off the glass and good for Kobe Tate. Now North Greenville claws back to an 11-point deficit. Kylie Blackett, guarded by Danico Jackson. Hands off to Zaylin Richards, who gives it up. Picked off by Matt Moore. Moore driving the lane, gives off to Kobe Tate, who gives it up to Justice McCullough. And now that shot by Kylie Blackett is in and good off the glass. But just over 6 minutes to play here. 67-54 in favor of the Warriors. Danico Jackson finds Matt Moore. Spotting up, just short. Picks up his own rebound. Hands off to Kobe Tate. Kobe Tate misses the flush. Still in bounds, picked up by Jalen Coakley. Back to Matt Moore. Now Moore fights through. Finds Burchett on the sideline. His three is short. Picked up on the offensive rebound by Kobe Tate off the glass and good. Learned his lesson, missing the flush, went for the easy layup that time instead. Now Kylie Blackett. Handing off to Javon Hunter. Hunter gives off to Richards. And a foul is called against Danico Jackson.
Number 1, Danico Jackson. His second, team 6.
His second, team 6th of the second half.
And in for the Warriors, number 22, Jalen.
Both teams in threat of sending the other to the stripe. Next foul will send the other to the bonus. Blackett to Lowry. Richards at the top of the key to Blackett. Sets a screen. Danico Jackson whistled for his third foul.
That was on number 1, Danico Jackson, his third, team 7. Timeout.
That'll bring us to another timeout. Southern Wesleyan still leading by a large margin, but not nearly as much as it was before. Leading 67-56, 4:54 to play. Does North Greenville have anything left in the tank to come back against this very talented Warriors team? 4:54 left to play here on the North Greenville Sports Network. We'll be right back. And after that Danico Jackson foul, that will send the Warriors to the line. Kylie Blackett to shoot 2. 1-1. The first one is in and good. Second shot's good as well. Almost a mistake right there on the inbounds. Nico Jackson still comes up with it. Fighting against Javon Hunter on the opposite. Moore hands off to Coakley. Coakley fights his way in. A little too strong. Picked up on the rebound by Justice McCullough. Now Blackett setting a play. The freshman from Lexington, South Carolina, showing some prowess. Now Javon Hunter, back to Blackett. 10 on the shot clock. Three seconds, spots up, hits rim, but comes up North Greenville on the rebound. Now sling pass to Coakley, fakes a shot, hands back to Nico Jackson. No look pass under, kept inbounds by Howell. Coakley spots up, a little too far. And a foul is going to be called on the rebound. The fourth foul against number 5. Javon Hunter.
Team 7.
And that'll send North Greenville into the bonus.
Into the Warriors, number 25, DJ Dobson.
DJ Dobson subbing back in. First shot is in and good for Jackson. An interesting play by Coach Charles Winfrey for the Warriors, as that shot's good as well to leave in Hunter in foul trouble. Then again, so is Roderick Howell, sitting at 4 fouls for North Greenville's side. Now Dobson. Hands off to Blackett. Blackett finds Lowry. Lowry tries to bounce pass in, does. McCullough finds the contact, and that's going to be the 5th foul.
22, Roderick Howell.
Against Roderick Howell.
8th team.
Arguing that he went straight up, but doesn't matter. The call is going to stand. And number 22 is going to sit on the bench for the next 3:28.
Into the game, number 10, DJ Brooks.
And Brooks comes back in his place. And Howell already heading to the locker room. First shot is no good for McCullough. Second shot's in and good. And the Warriors tap 70. Now, DJ Brooks spots up for 3. It's no good, too strong. McCullough with the rebound. And Blackett trying to slowly run this game out. Blackett to Hunter. Down to Dobson. Still with it is Dobson. Hands off to Hunter. Hunter thinks about 3, doesn't take it. Comes back with it now. Fights through. Finds his way at the horn for 2. Now Jackson. Fighting past everybody, takes a shot, too strong. Southern Wesleyan still trying to slowly dribble this one out. Dobson can't find his way to the hoop. North Greenville with the rebound, needing a lot of points and in a hurry. That pass is stolen away. But a foul called afterwards on DJ Brooks.
Foul is on number 10, DJ Brooks, his third, team ninth.
Third foul against Brooks. Bounced all around, but falls in. Second shot is good as well.
Number 3, Kobe Tate.
Kobe Tate coming in for Danico Jackson. 2:14 left to play, 16-point deficit. Nothing's changed in the last 18 minutes. Still the same margin it was heading to halftime. Brooks off to Moore. Moore takes a three. That one's good. Gonna need a lot more of that to make a comeback though. Brooks trying not to get his fourth foul, but come up with a steal. Now stuffed at the rim, but falling in for two is DJ Dobson. Kobe Tate coming up injured on the play and whistle for the foul. Looks like he managed to cut himself on the foul. Still a little dazed. Came down hard right on the back line. So while Tate's attended to, I want to welcome in my my producer, Alan Cahaley.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's going on?
Had to do a lot more behind-the-scenes stuff for this broadcast, but yeah, I think you got a glimpse of what happened. He has a pretty deep cut on his face right now, so very unfortunate. But regarding this game, Southern Wesleyan has just played well. I mean, there's no other way. There's no other way you can put it. North Greenville just flat out getting beat tonight.
And just reviewing the footage, looks like the cut didn't even come as a result of the foul on the shot, but rather coming down on his own teammate after the follow-through. But for the second time in 2 games, we're seeing a player hit the deck hard and have to get attended to by the training staff.
Yeah, just not a good night for this Crusader team. But again, give a lot of credit to the Warriors. They came to play. There's no question about it.
Now, the Warriors are a talented team. Disregard the 1-13, 0-5 record.
Yeah.
They've played very well against most of their opponents, just haven't come up on the winning side.
Yeah, it's a team that's growing.
And they're going to take Kobe Tate straight to the locker room after that one. Just under 2 minutes left to play in the game. So that's already 2 big losses for North Greenville. A foul out by Howell and an injury causing the exit for number 3, Kobe Tate, just now. So this will send Dobson back to the line. converts. Now Brooks gives off to Tate. Tate finds Moore. Moore spots up for three. That one's good.
That's Moore with the three. Timeout.
And a timeout called by North Greenville, trailing 13 with $1:37 left to play. No give up in Chad Lister's Crusader squad. They're going to fight to the last whistle and do whatever they can to make the score better if they can't win. But the result right now looking very favorable for the Southern Wesleyan Warriors. Their women's team knocking off North Greenville's in overtime right before this game, 84-77, after some heroics at the end of regulation. 1.4 on the clock and sending it back in. The men's team not having as much of a headache with this North Greenville team, has led from the get-go and by as much as 20. Outscoring North Greenville 46-30 in the first half and only being outscored by 3 here in the second, 34-31. Now North Greenville going to play 4 behind the timing line. And a foul is going to be called on Moore. Bottom of your screen right there, came in contact with Dobson. Dobson hit the deck. That'll be the second foul on Matt Moore for the game. And the double bonus for the guests here tonight in Southern Wesleyan. He misses the first. Second shot's in and good. To Nico Jackson. Off to Coakley, back to Jackson, up to Coakley, spotting up for 3. Fouled on the shot. Now a chance for a 4-point play for North Greenville's number 11. Kylie Blackett making the mistake there for the Warriors. Now North Greenville is trailing by 16 with less than 2 minutes to go. Now with a chance to put it at 10. Less than 30 seconds later. And does. North Greenville still with 1 timeout. Southern Wesleyan with 3. And a steal right there. Moore comes up with 1. Brooks finds his way to the rack and in for 2. And all of a sudden, the North Greenville defense coming into play, and Southern Wesleyan's coach Charles Winfrey calling a timeout. Can't believe what's happening here. Less than a minute of play ago, Southern Wesleyan's lead was double what it is now. It was sitting at 16, now it's only 78-70. 75 seconds left to play here. North Greenville trailing by 8. Here on the North Greenville Sports Network. We'll be right back. Now reset the scene. North Greenville trailing by 16 not too long ago. Now has cut the lead to 8. Has put a lot of pressure on the Southern Wesleyan team. I thought they were cruising to an easy victory here in Hayes Gymnasium. Now North Greenville playing on the trap. Now an advantage here for North Greenville. And a foul is called on the floor.
Foul is on number 10, DJ Brooks, his 4th.
DJ Brooks collects his 4th and sends the Warriors to the line. First shot is no good. Second shot's good. Now North Greenville playing hurry up again. Finds more in the corner. More spots up for 3. He's good! And a quick foul right there on the inbound, sending the Warriors back to the line.
His 3rd.
Burchett whistle for his 3rd. North Greenville all of a sudden heating up from beyond the arc and cutting into this lead. Southern Wesleyan led by as much as 20 in this game. First shot is in and good. Crowd's getting loud. Second shot's in as good as well. 8-point lead. Now Brooks finds his way to the rack. It's picked off. And all the fouls missed. Dobson spins and gives one to Hunter. Hunter lays it in to take a 10-point lead for the Warriors. Now Coakley spots up for one, doesn't get the foul call. Bounce back. Hunter is fouled by Coakley.
Foul is on number 11, Jalen Coakley, his 4th.
Coakley's 4th. First shot is no good. Still a 10-point lead for the Warriors. Nothing to shake your head at for North Greenville, but to cut it to 6 points in less than a minute of play is impressive in and of itself. Second one is good. 11-point lead now for the Warriors. DJ Brooks spots up for 3. Too strong. Rebounded by McCullough. Now looks like North Greenville's going to let this one play out. Lowry gives it off to Blackett. About a 2-second difference in game clock and shot clock, so they'll have to take a shot. Now dribbling all around is Blackett. And we'll just take the shot clock violation. North Greenville will inbound with less than a second on the clock, and the Warriors are going to cap off a huge victory. Their first win in the conference. So far 1-5 on the year, 2-13 overall. North Greenville falls to 1-5 in the conference. After all that, now North Greenville for the game. A couple numbers to go over before we leave here for the night. Southern Wesleyan shot 50.9% from the field, 29 of 57, and North Greenville's 43.5, 27 to 62.
On Saturday,
Southern Wesleyan 23.1 from beyond the arc, 3 of 13. North Greenville 10 of 27 for 37%.
Thank you and have a good night.
Southern Wesleyan 23 of 34 for 67.6%. And NGU with 9 of 14 for 64.3 from the stripe. North Greenville wins the rebounding battle 37 to 35, loses the turnover battle 16 to 10. And for North Greenville, leading scorer Jalen Coakley, 18 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. 6 of 15 from the field, 5 of 12 from beyond the arc. Covey Tate tacks on 14 and 9, coming up just short of a double-double. DJ Brooks tacks in 13, 5 and 5 for a great performance from number 10. Matt Moore tacks on 11, 1 and 1. Daniel Burchett 8, 3 and 1. Roderick Howell 6 points, 6 boards, but fouls out of the game for North Greenville's points. Southern Wesleyan, led by DJ Dobson's 25, 7 of 17 from the field, 11 of 15 from the stripe. Throw in a rebound and an assist. Justice McCullough with a double-double by a large margin. 5 of 17 from the field, 5 of 9 from the free throw stripe, 15 points, 18 boards. Javon Hunter tacks on 18 points, 2 boards and 4 assists. Jalen Lowry tacks on 14 points, 4 rebounds and 4 assists. Jeremy Wirt has 6 points and 3 boards. Kylie Blackett has 6 points, a board and an assist. But just for the pressure he put on North Greenville's team, you gotta slide a nod to Javon Hunter with 18 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. And gonna have to take a look at his entire stat line because he was filling them up across the board. Tack on 2 steals onto that led to some easy points, some good play all around. It was just a thorn in North Greenville's side for the entire game. So Javon Hunter, player of the game for Southern Wesleyan. So that'll do it here for us for Alan Ellis and Alan Cahaley, as well as Gaspar Mendez and all the help here and the fans right there at home for the North Greenville Sports Network. I'm Alan Ellis. Southern Wesleyan wins 84-73 in the men's game. And we will be back on Saturday for a doubleheader here. Women's and men's in action 2 and 4 for North Greenville. So that'll just about do it here. For us. Barton College coming to town for a weekend match. So, for the entire North Greenville Sports Network, I've been Alan Ellis. Southern Wesleyan wins 84-73. Good night, everybody.